Hello to the professor and all my fellow classmates. Um, I'm here to discuss spiritual formation, um, the actual forming or growing of our spiritual selves is what I've come to understand spiritual formation to be. It's pretty much the Lord taking us um, as a lumps of clay and changing us to as He would want us to be. Biblical spiritual formation is about actively being engaged with God and following His commands, about Him taking us from one point or stage in life and developing us to the messenger that He would have for us to be. I believe it was Paul that told Timothy to train himself to be godly, understanding that as we ourselves must come under that training as well, to realize that our nature and our being is not ourselves anymore, but it's of Christ. Coming into that training ground that God has laid out for us, understanding that um, the things that we have to face are for the growth and the betterment of the kingdom. God does His work so that we will be a better vessel for Him. When I come to think of that spiritual formation, it's somewhat of the point of taking me and sanctifying me, cleansing me, renewing me to what, or yourselves, to what He would have for us to be. I'm led to uh, 2 Peter, first chapter, beginning with the third verse. Uh, According as His divine power hath given unto us all things that pertain unto life and godliness, through the knowledge of Him that hath called us to glory and virtue, whereby are given unto us exceeding great and precious promises, that by these ye might be partakers of divine nature, having escaped the corruption that is in the world through lust. We are uh, God's greatest gift, His greatest creation, and He is constantly working on us, constantly developing us to be a better vessel for Him, um, to become more like Him. As He sent His Son here as our example, we tend to grow and learn as He molds us, spiritually developing us to be a better vessel, to be a spokes testimony, if they would say, of God's goodness and His graciousness. So spiritual formulation, um, in essence, I would say spiritual formulation is God wrapping His arms around me and making me what He wants me to be. Thank you.